The laboratory hummed with a low, constant buzz, a symphony of advanced technology at work. Lights flickered intermittently, casting eerie shadows on the cold, metallic walls, creating an atmosphere of both excitement and tension. Wires snaked across the floor like a web of intricate pathways connecting blinking machines that hummed with potential energy. In the center of the room stood the time machine, a beacon of polished chrome and glowing coils, radiating an almost otherworldly light. Dr. Marcus Reed, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and anticipation, adjusted his goggles, ensuring they were secure. He gripped the activation lever tightly, feeling the cool metal under his fingers, a tangible connection to his years of hard work. Years of relentless work, countless sleepless nights, and a lifetime of dreams rested on this singular moment. He took a deep breath, steadying his nerves, and with a determined resolve, pulled the lever. The air crackled with energy, a crescendo of power building up. Light engulfed him, blinding and all-encompassing. Then, silence. He was elsewhere. Marcus stumbled out of the machine, his senses reeling from the sudden transition. The world around him was a blur of unfamiliar sights and sounds. Gone were the familiar confines of his laboratory, replaced by a landscape that was both alien and awe-inspiring. He looked up, eyes wide with a mix of wonder and trepidation. The future awaited, filled with endless possibilities and unknown challenges. Towers of shimmering crystal pierced the clouds, flying vehicles zipped silently through the air. The city of 3023 was a symphony of light and order. People moved with a serene grace, their faces reflecting contentment. This was a world without want, without conflict. A utopia realized. Marcus wandered through the pristine streets, his initial awe giving way to a nagging unease. Something felt amiss, a subtle dissonance in this harmonious world. It was like a song, beautiful but missing a crucial note. He found himself drawn to the city's central archive, a massive repository of knowledge. It held the history of this golden age. As he delved deeper, he stumbled upon a data stream, a cascade of images and information. And then he saw it, his own face, staring back at him from the future. The accompanying data labeled him as the architect of this utopia, the catalyst for a golden age. But how? The answer struck him like a thunderbolt. His research, his work on the time machine, it wasn't just a journey to the future, it was the key to its very existence. Section 4. The Weight of the Future. The future, he realized, was not a fixed point. It was a fluid, ever-changing entity, shaped by the decisions and actions of those who came before. It was malleable, dependent on the choices made in the past, his past. Every decision he had ever made, every step he had taken, had led to this moment. The weight of this revelation settled heavily on his shoulders. It was a burden unlike any other, a responsibility that could not be ignored. He could alter his work, erase his research, and in doing so, erase this future. But the implications of such an action were profound. The future he had helped create, with all its advancements and achievements, could vanish in an instant. But what of the peace, the prosperity he witnessed? Could he, in good conscience, destroy a world that had found harmony? Could he sacrifice a world that had banished suffering, a world where people thrived and lived without fear or pain, even if it meant erasing his own creation? The conflict within him was intense, a battle between duty and morality. His mind reeled with the possibilities, each scenario playing out in vivid detail, each choice a branch leading to an unknown future. The paths were many, and the outcomes uncertain. He was a man standing at the precipice of time, the fate of a world resting on his decision. He was a man standing at the precipice of time, the fate of a world resting on his decision. The weight of the future was heavy, but it was a burden he had to bear. With a determined look, he knew that whatever choice he made, it would shape the destiny of countless lives. The future was in his hands. Section 5. A ripple in time. Standing there, gazing at the city bathed in the soft glow of the setting sun, Marcus made his choice. The city, with its towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, was a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. It was a place where dreams were built and futures were forged. He wouldn't erase the future, he would protect it. The weight of his decision settled on his shoulders, but he felt a sense of purpose and clarity. This was his mission, his destiny. The journey back was a blur. Time seemed to stretch and compress, moments blending into one another. The tunnel of light and energy was both disorienting and exhilarating. He returned to his lab, the echo of the future ringing in his ears. The familiar hum of machines and the sterile scent of the lab brought him back to the present. He knew what he had to do. Every piece of equipment, every experiment, every calculation had a purpose. They were all steps towards a greater goal. He would continue his work, tirelessly, and with unwavering dedication. He would guide it, nurture it, ensuring that every innovation, every breakthrough, was a step towards a brighter future. ensuring it blossomed into the utopia he had witnessed. A world where technology and nature coexisted in perfect harmony. The future was not set in stone. It was fluid, ever-changing like a river. It was a river, flowing inexorably towards a better tomorrow. And just like a river, it could be guided, its course altered. And he, Marcus Reed, was a ripple in that river, a small but significant force. A force for a brighter future, a beacon of hope in an ever-evolving world.